Hi everyone, Miss Alex here. Welcome to our September STEAM to Go kits. If you haven't picked up your September STEAM to Go kit at the library yet, that's your first step. And it's going to be the same video as usual. I don't know if I have any new people here, but I'm gonna quickly tell you what's in these kits and how to do the crafts. And then you'll be set to go to do them at home. Okay, so in this kit, so I don't have the directions with me, but you will have directions on the back of this. They'll be written down, and everything that I'm telling you here will also be written on the directions. So you can watch the video, read the directions, do both, do neither. It's up to you. So there's that. And then we're going to be doing 3 crafts today, all about the theme of light and dark. So we're going to be doing flashlight art. We're going to be making kaleidoscopes, and we're going to be making jewelry with UV beads. Okay, so in your kit, we'll do the flashlight art first. So flashlight art is really easy and simple. You're going to have a laminate sheet like this with a white piece of paper, a black piece of paper, and a little flashlight. And I'll also be giving you at least 2 Sharpies. You can use Sharpies work best because they dry the quickest on this, because you'll be drawing on this laminated sheet. But you can definitely try with regular markers if you'd like. And you can use, if you have Sharpies at home, of course, you can use those as well. So what is flashlight light? I'm going to show you. So basically, the whole thing is, usually it works a little bit better if it's black Sharpie, so you can't really see, but there's like a hidden, you can draw whatever you want on this laminated sheet. And there's like a hidden message or a hidden scene. Like you can draw whatever you want. You can draw an ocean floor, you can draw a haunted house, you can draw a secret message that you want to show someone. So it's really dark and you can't see what I wrote, right? So with your flashlight, you're going to insert it into the laminated sheet, and it's going to work like a flashlight works. And you're going to see the hidden message. And I don't know if it's coming up on the video, but it says "We Love STEAM," which is the title of this program. So how to make this craft? Super simple. I've already given you a flashlight, so that's all set. And what you first do is you take the black sheet of paper out, and using the white sheet of paper and your Sharpies, you're going to draw whatever you want. And I think in every kit, I'm going to include like something you can trace if you don't want to draw something on your own. So I'm going to try to do that. So just draw whatever you want on these Sharpies, and they actually dry pretty quick, but just make sure not to smear them. So draw something, then wait a second, and then make sure it's dry. And then, so it's really easy to see when it's on the white sheet of paper, right? But then you're going to put the black sheet of paper. You can either take the white sheet of paper out, or you can just put the black sheet of paper in. That's up to you. Right? And then it's really dark and you can't see it as well. And then super simple. And then you put your flashlight in and it reveals what you drew or you wrote or whatever it is. Okay, I think it's pretty cool. And if you want to do it again, you can always do it on the other side too. Why not, right? So that's flashlight art. And then your next craft is going to be actually the most difficult one, but it's pretty simple. But you're going to be making kaleidoscopes. Now mine is super boring. In your kit, you're going to have stickers, sticky gems, and other things. Oh, some markers to decorate your kaleidoscope and make it really pretty on the outside. I didn't have time to do that, so I just made the actual kaleidoscope. So this is what it's going to look like. There's the eye hole. This is the long tube, and there's a lot of tape on this. This is the short tube, and this is like the frosted, it's like a frosted piece of circle and there's beads inside. And basically, if you don't know what a kaleidoscope is, basically after it's all done, you're all finished, you look through the eye hole and you look up into a light. It can be a light inside or it could be the sun, whatever you want. And then you turn the whole tube around as you're looking, and you're going to see some pretty colorful things, because with the beads and the light, they work together to, and also there's a whole metal tube in this as well that reflects the light from the beads and the colors from the beads. So it makes it look really pretty. And it makes all different designs as you look through it and turn it around. Okay, so I'm going to show you really quickly how to make this. So in your kit, you're going to have something like this, and there's also going to be like supplies to decorate it. You're getting a long tube, and me and some teen volunteers already made these for you. It's like this long metal triangle sheet that we tape together. That is going to be in the long tube, and you're going to keep it in there. Then you also have your short tube. This one's a little bent, but that's okay. A like white circle with a little hole in the middle that you're gonna actually just take out right away. So that's gonna be your eye hole. A frosted piece, a circle, and a clear circle. See the difference? So you have one of these and one of these. And lastly, in your little bag of beads that you're gonna also use to make this, I put the kaleidoscope beads. Now, to make your jewelry, you're gonna use these kind of beads. They're like the round circular with the hole in the middle. The beads you use for the kaleidoscope look like these. They've got like 3 points. They kind of look like a triangle, and they have a hole in the middle, and they're clear. Okay, so these are your kaleidoscope beads. I just mixed them all together. So your first step is you're going to tape your eye hole to one end of the long tube. It does not matter. So I'm gonna just place it on here. Ooh, as I drop this, make sure this stays inside. So I'm just gonna tape that to on top of that, okay? So I'm gonna do it really quick. Make sure you tape it well, you don't want it falling off. And make sure not to tape this part because you have to see inside of it. So you're going to be doing this quicker, more carefully than I am, but this is good enough. Okay, so see how this is taped on, and I'll be able to look through it. Okay, now on the other side, this is still open, right? So what we're going to do, we're going to take this short tube and this frosted circle. See this like not clear circle? We're gonna tape these together too. However, we're gonna be really careful not to tape too much to cover the frosted circle. So I'll show you what I mean. So we're just gonna tape the edges around the circle, because if we use the tape on top of it, we won't really see the light and the beads, and the kaleidoscope effect won't be as good. So see how I taped this frosted circle to this a little round tube, but I just taped the edges of it. And I'm gonna do that around the whole thing again, and make sure it's just on the edges. I'll show you in a second. So I taped it, but it's just on the edges. So this whole part will be able to see and not be, the tape won't mess it up. But tape the whole thing with these. And again, I'm doing this kind of fast and messy. Okay. Okay, so this is sort of what it looks like. So there's one open section, and then there's this where the frosted circle is, where it should be secure by the tape. Then you're going to put your kaleidoscope beads in this circle, and it's like a little bowl, okay? Put as many kaleidoscope beads in it as you can. And I'm just gonna put a couple so we don't waste time, but you have to put, as I grab that as well, you have to put as many of the kaleidoscope beads as we gave you into this, because that'll make it look super colorful. So once they're in, almost the last step is you're gonna put your circular your clear circle over this. And we're not gonna actually tape these together. What I've been doing is just putting it on top of that, then putting it, being really careful not to drop them. You can tape this if you want on the edges, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to place it on top, being really careful. Again, you can tape that before you do that step because the beads might go everywhere. And then I'm just gonna tape my tubes together. This, you don't have to be super careful about, just make sure that they are very much connected and taped securely. So I'm just gonna tape them together. And voila, I have my very own kaleidoscope. Now again, you're gonna have a lot more beads than I am, but this is what the kaleidoscope looks like. You're gonna decorate it with whatever you want. And when you look through the eye hole, you're just gonna, usually with kaleidoscopes, you turn this around. We can't really do that because it's taped, but you just turn the whole tube around and watch what the light does to the beads. It's really, really pretty. So that's our kaleidoscope craft. And the last craft is even simpler. You're gonna make jewelry however you want. So I made this necklace, and basically what's in this little bag are regular beads, just regular colorful beads, but there's also these clear beads. Now these clear beads are UV beads. UV, basically it means that if they are in the sun, they should change color. So you see them clear now, but when the sun hits them, they should change into another color. I'm not sure what colors they will change into. They might be like pinks and purples and all that, but it should be really cool when you go outside and to test out your jewelry. But in this bag, there's also going to be a lot of elastic cord, so you can make a whole bunch of jewelry. I just made one big necklace, but you can make bracelets and rings, necklaces, ankle bracelets, whatever you want. And I will show you. With the elastic cord, it's stretchy. So when you're done making your design with your necklace, you're going to tie it together. Make sure to at least double knot it, maybe even triple knot it, so it doesn't, your necklace or your jewelry doesn't fall apart. So if you need help, ask your parent or your guardian, whoever's doing this with you. Make sure to at least double knot it, maybe even triple knot. And the last thing in your kit are pipe cleaners, and it's the same thing. If you run out of elastic cord and still have beads that you want to make jewelry with, you can also put beads on these pipe cleaners and make jewelry out of the pipe cleaners as well. Well, that is it. It's a super simple September theme that I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.